joining us. A new study shows if you're looking to lose weight as we begin this new year, it may not be what you're eating, but when you're eating that matters.
Concept called time-restricted feeding. It was recently explored by a team at the Salk Institute. And here to tell us more about the new study is Dr. Emily Manoogian. Thank you for being with us. So how does TRS actually work?
Yeah, so time-restricted feeding is really this very simple concept of our bodies have clocks almost in every cell of our body, and we can think of it at many different levels, from when we sleep, when our hormones are released, when we process sugars, and all those things that timing is controlled. And we were really built to eat during the day when we're active and rest, let our bodies rejuvenate, and use those things that we ate during the night. And now we kind of eat all the time. And when you talk to nutritionists, the kind of saying is when your eyes are open, your mouth is open. Yeah. And so time-restricted feeding is really trying to get back to kind of the basics of saying when we restrict the time that we eat to a 10 or 12-hour period, say, then we're allowing a 10 or 14-hour period of time where our bodies can actually rejuvenate. So it's not a long fast. It's quite a...
Give us an idea about how, what the study has shown in terms of weight loss for people who have embraced this concept.
Yeah, so weight loss it's really exciting that by only changing the timing, you're able to lose weight. So it's not that what you eat doesn't matter. Obviously, eating tons of really high-calorie, poor-quality foods are not good for you. However, timing plays a huge role in it. So even if you don't change anything, you can lose a fair amount of weight. On average, we see about a 5% weight loss within about 12 to 16 weeks. But it really depends on the individual.
Yeah. What about for people like us who work nights and you know, our time is kind of off from the standpoint of what time we eat breakfast and what time we eat lunch and then dinner in the evening?
Yeah, so shift work is a very interesting field, and unfortunately science has kind of ignored it for a long time because it's hard to study. It's complicated. And so we're actually starting to delve into that a little bit. Focus on people with shifts. Regardless of what time you are awake, finding that time that fits your lifestyle, because time-restricted feeding is not a diet. It's a lifestyle. It's something that you should do every day, just like brushing your teeth. And so finding a time that works for your lifestyle, as long as it's consistent and you can keep this 10 to 12-hour eating window, it should have really good benefits for you as well.
This study also showed that people who embrace this time-restrictive diet, there were other benefits as well. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so one of the exciting things is that, you know, eating at the wrong times really is like an override button that throws off rhythms throughout your body. So eating at the right times helps your hormones be released at the right time. It helps your immune system work better. It helps inflammation go down. And so in some of the rodent studies, we see there's a decrease in many chronic diseases, like you're more resistant to cancers or diabetes or heart disease. And if you go to kind of shorter eating intervals, we see these increases in endurance. We see higher energy levels. You sleep better because if you eat too close to when you normally go to bed, you actually don't get the same quality of sleep. You might be unconscious, but your body's not getting the same rest. So by improving your quality of your sleep and helping all these other organs function properly, you get these really widespread effects.
So for somebody who wants to lose weight, should this be a permanent lifestyle, or is it just temporary?
No, not even if you just want to lose weight. No matter who you are, eating at a regular eating interval of 12 hours is really an important part of any lifestyle. And previously, if you said, what is a healthy lifestyle? You'd kind of say, what and how much do you eat, sleep, and move? And we're saying it's really when, what, and how much you eat, sleep, and move.
And the studies show that people who embrace this also, they ate about, 300 calories a day less just because they constricted the time they were eating.
You stop thinking about it, because frequently we eat for because you're bored.
Right.
We keep lights on late at night, we're awake, we're watching TV, we'll have popcorn or a glass of wine or a dessert. And so by just cutting that time and say, you know what, I'm not actually hungry, it's just a habit, you end up cutting out a lot of those calories late at night.
And in the downtime, the period outside the 12 hours, you're able to drink water or just black coffee.
So we prefer to not do caffeine. That's a very interesting point that needs more study. In the original animal studies, they didn't do it, and it can affect your system. So water, absolutely. Drink water, but really it's a way of just not activating anything else to let your body rest.
All right, great information. Dr. Emily Manoogian, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
There's a way to get your weight